Little bit of breaking news here. Looking like Wednesday, January 10th, now for Bitcoin ETF decision expected to be approved.
Bitcoin, is the SEC going to sign off on a Bitcoin ETF, you think?
I think approval is inevitable. And
Bitcoin ETF?
And I think there's nothing left to decide.
Nothing left to survive.
Look, I credit the SEC for where they are.
Nothing to decide.
Where are we? We're comfortable with the disclosure. Joe just went through the cost of investing in a Bitcoin ETF. People need to know what the cost of doing it is. They need to know, about the underlying Bitcoin market. Is the Bitcoin underlying trading market something that is what I would say is robust enough, efficacious enough, where you can rely on it? It is much better today than it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, there was wash sales, there was laddering, there was all sorts of things that you wouldn't want to make available to the general public because of that risk. And the last thing, and I think this is missed, is the technology to actually provide the product, the custodying, the create, the redeem. This is a big step, not just for Bitcoin, but for finance generally. If you can digitize, tokenize underlying assets and trade that way, that's a potential significant change across finance, not just in the crypto space.
But you think Bitcoin ETF approval is coming and imminent?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Imminent, folks.
Your opinion matters.
Sounds like he's orange pilled. I like it.
I don't like what's happened. And then when you abuse DEI, then you set back the movement, and we still know where we need to be. S&P CEOs, board members, and people of color that represent. We've got miles to go, but this casts a pall the way that it was administered. We can't ignore that we need to have a lot more work to do.
Well, I think that's where you have to start, Joe. We have miles to go. But let me recognize we have miles to go. We still have problems. Anybody who says that they don't see bias in society doesn't have their eyes open.
Old boy network.
Another pretty base take.
Absolutely. I've seen it in every organization I've been. Now, lesser and more people making improvements. But let me give the American people some credit here. If you travel the world, there's no country that is trying to assimilate, respect, provide for more different cultures, religions, and the like than the United States.
Former SEC member saying Bitcoin ETF imminent. Sounds like we are going to get, ideally, the approval statement this Wednesday, January 10th. Buckle